Quite interesting energy at the minute with this newness, these portals that are opening, and as everyone says, you know, a portal can be any day, but there is clearly new energy. There's something else happening and going on at the minute, and I really trust that we will all learn to navigate and hold space for ourselves and our pain more than we ever have. We will be able to identify what is ours and what is someone else's more and more in time. As part of the calling, as part of some of the messages that come through here, is that I'm continually trying to encourage community and togetherness and connection among the people, because this is how we will heal. Like, once we start to remember our power, as we will come together or choose different paths from what we may have thought we once wanted, we are all finding strength in that. We are changing our DNA, we are changing our mindset, we are changing our circles and cycles. And some people say to me, no, you fall out with people all the time and da-da-da. I mean, generally I am a person that back in the day I tended to put myself out there more than most people. That was with travel or with, you know, being a party promoter or music promoter, whatever. You put yourself out there and you open up, and I'm a lover. I just, you know, want to give, want to create, want to bring people together. I've been known to do that with parties and things. And then over time, or through, you know, the remembrance or the awakening, in order to not go into psychosis when you have a whole ton of information that comes from across the realms, because we've been chosen in our lineage to hold the sacred key to things that arrive at our doorstep at a moment in time that is divinely ordained and ordered, even if we don't know what it is or why it's come at that time, which is very overwhelming. But that requires those of us who have the guidance from higher realms to isolate and to hermit. So obviously that can come from a place of trauma originally, if the remembrance has been pushed on by the malicious intentions and actions of other people, or it can come because we know that people talk too much, there's too much going on, we cannot process information when our mind is full, and we're unable to make space for any new information. And so when we pull ourselves back from society, and this is not for me to say, oh, get isolated or whatever, nor is it a trauma response, because I'm a very social person when I desire, when I'm in the aligned company. But I definitely now know myself better than other times in my life. And in terms of what I support, i.e. community, I need more hermit time than I've ever realised in my life. I need a lot more time to recharge and restore in order to come back out into the world and exchange energy in positive ways. If I don't make that time to hermit and make space for myself to acquire new knowledge that might be coming through, or help recalibrate or align my own emotions and pain, and I don't sit here nursing pain in my hermit state. I've moved past a lot of it, but a lot of us are carrying more pain than we realise, and you know, we're just going around, and any sort of triggering is we just spit all of our emotions on other people. And I think that as a skill will be learnt more and taught more as the new earth, whatever words people want to use, this new energy, the conscious co-creators of these new spaces in time. I'm smelling something, sorry, something's coming through. But the important thing is that we learn to identify what is ours, and the pain in isolation, it doesn't bring us down to a point of depression, because for me that is a figment of the imagination. It doesn't exist if you live on a love vibration. We grieve and we have pain, and have mourned relationships past or connections that are not here in the physical right now. but we lean and surrender into that space of solitude because it is deeply nourishing. It's essential for many of us as well who learn in a particular way, whether we're a visual learner or can tap into lots of different, basically natural transmuters of different energies. And so sometimes coming back to a place of silence, of closing the eyes, of meditation, because we need to connect to our own selves more and more. And I don't consider myself a victim, and I never have. I don't fall into the victim mentality of getting distracted by anything. I know what I'm here for, I know the mission, I know my path, and we try to maintain consistency and discipline as much as possible. But I believe that can only come for me on my path through more hermit time. And I love community connections, and other people will be very gifted in their way of being around and needing more time with other people. But that's just not me consistently anymore. I dip in and out of communities as I am called to. But I guess I just want to honour the other hermits out there, the other people that have switched off from the drama, have learnt to differentiate between what's ours and what's another's. I mean, obviously this is unity consciousness, we're all connected, but in terms of the conscious healing work, if we know we've done work to heal ourselves at a deep emotional level and address the wounding, parental, societal, patriarchal, matriarchal, whatever, then we can't do the work for other people anymore. I'm a natural transmuter, but at this stage right now, because of energy depletion or whatever, when we're not 100%, I'm not here transmuting other people's energy necessarily anymore. Certain times and certain things I will, but I just match it. And I don't really wish to be around those who are in judgmental energy, because that will pull that out of me. That will bring that out of me. Not because anybody else has power over me, it's because I'm deeply empathic. I think someone called it physical empath or something. You know, if you stand next to somebody that is feeling pain and grief, I naturally feel that. And so that's why I've got to be mindful about 757 spaces, places and people that I spend time with. And none of this is said without anything but love. I just trust that this new energy will really support a lot of the shedding and the letting go and the dissolution of old cycles. And for those that are going back into old cycles, I mean, I think it's the bull nature in me. I don't know, I'm a Taurus ox. And I was always told that I had 4 horns and 8 hooves, and I just keep moving forward. I think I reflect, but looking back and recycling is not really my thing, which obviously has helped with the detachment. I'm not saying that's always been easy, but I think it's important for us to move ahead and move on and move forward for whatever. Jacob Miller, because it's just a necessary part of the elevation now. If we're meant to stay in higher realms, in higher states of consciousness, what will seem strict and harsh to another person, like our truth, when we just live in love, is we've got a zero tolerance for bullshit. I've got a zero tolerance for disrespectful behaviour. I've got a zero tolerance for people that just lie to themselves, that are not truthful with the intentions. They're just willing to take and take and take energy because of the wounding, because of the pain, because they want somebody else to fill the void, because they want somebody else to do the work for them, because they want somebody else to bring them peace, because they want somebody else to make life easier for them, known as takers. And so yes, we've all got to now learn not to overgive, come back to our hermit space if we need to restore, replenish, and not take on other energies. I'm not saying we master at it. This is the book of life, you know, we've got to carry on reading every page and see where we go. But the intention is to know when to say, I just got to dip out. It's nothing personal to anybody else. That's what I need. I need quiet. I need silence. I need privacy. I need darkness. I need the womb and cave sometimes. And people that push against that are likely to see the dark feminine rise. But we don't want it, so we stay in the realm of the fae and keep love vibration high, because that's what the world needs right now. And so the more people replay old narratives and pain that has preceded these new portals and this new energy will not rise with this incredible new opportunity for humanity.